Good evening. Hello. Hope you've had yourself an amazing Monday. How about some songs? How about this one by Fred Eaglesmith about him having dating a much older woman? Well, Lucille was a woman and I was a boy, and it was obvious that she wanted more than a man her age could give her, and that was me. I was wild as a summer squall, blowing through town, no direction at all. I was wilder than even she could believe. I had a Cobra Jet 428 in a 65 Ford, and it ran great. Take it on out where the gravel turns to road. Take it on up to 110. Tires screaming in and out of the bends, and Lucille hanging on just as tight as she could. And it was crazy, but it sure was good. Well, it was crazy, but it sure was good. Well, Lucille was 50 and I was 19, and you know it never bothered me, not even when they called it out in the bar. I'd get tough and I'd bust some heads. Lucille would laugh when the cops got there. We'd sneak out the back and take off in my car. I had a Cobra Jet 428 in a 65 Ford, and it ran great. Take it on out where the gravel turns to road. Take it on up to 110. Tires screaming in and out of the bends, and Lucille hanging on just as tight as she could. And it was crazy, but it sure was good. It was crazy, but it sure was good. Well, last week I turned 45. Then I woke up well out in the drive. My wife had fixed that old car up for me. She had it in the garage for a week or two, and when I got it back, it was good as new. I started it up and I took off down the highway. I drove on down to Randolph Heights. There's an old folks home there past the lights, and Lucille sitting out there in the shade. I wheeled her around to the passenger door. I picked her up and put her in that car, and we took off like a dust bowl hurricane. And that Cobra Jet 428 and that 65 Ford, well, it ran great. Took it on out where the gravel turns to road. Took it on up to 110. Tires screaming in and out of the bend, and Lucille hanging on just as tight as she could. And it was crazy, but it sure was good. And that Cobra Jet 428 and that 65 phone, well, it ran great. Took it on out where the gravel turns to road. Took it on up to 110. Tires screaming in and out of the bends, and Lucille hanging on just as tight as she could. And it was crazy, but it sure was good. How about this song by Tommy Castro, Lucky in Love? Lady Luck, she never looks my way. Turns her back when it's her turn to pay. But I'm lucky in love. Oh, I'm so lucky in love. Never had much luck with the dice. I like to play, but I can't pay the price. Oh, I'm lucky, baby. Lucky in love. I'm so lucky. I'm lucky in love. Try to turn a buck, I got nothing to show. I keep buying high and selling low, but I'm lucky in love. Oh, I'm so lucky in love. I don't need to play the horses. My good fortune comes from better sources. I'm lucky in love now, lucky in love. If it comes to loving, I'm no beginner. In my baby's arms, you know I'm a winner. I'm loving, I'm such a lucky man. When I hold my baby, I hold a winning hand. Oh, I'm lucky in love. I got a roof that leaks, a floor that squeaks, a car that breaks down every 2 or 3 weeks, but I'm lucky, baby. Lucky in love. I'm lucky now, baby. I'm lucky in love. That's what I am. I'm so lucky. I'm lucky in love. How about this song by Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Lucretia McKeevel? Little girl, what's your game? Hard luck and trouble bound to be your claim to fame. Tail shaking, heart breaking, trucking through town. Each and every country mother's son hanging around. Drive a young man insane. Evil, that's your name. Lucretia McKeever. That's the thing you're doing fine. Backseat Delilah, got your 6-bit jug of wine. Woman, I hear your mother was the talk of the sticks. Nothing that your daddy won't do for kicks. Never done a thing worthwhile. You're just an evil woman child. Oh, Lucy, you're so damn bad. Devil got you, Lucy, under lock and key. I ain't about to set you free. Signed, sealed, and witnessed since the day you were born. No use trying to fake him out. No use trying to make him out. Soon he'll be taking out his due. What you gonna do, Lucy McCabe? Honey, you been up all night. Your hair's all messed up, babe, and the clothes you're wearing just don't fit you right. Big Daddy Jones paying your monthly rent. Tells his wife he can't imagine where the money went. Dressing you up in style. Evil woman child. Oh, Lucy, you're so damn bad. How about Eagles? City girls just seem to find out early how to open doors with just a smile. A rich old man, and she won't have to worry. She'll dress up all in lace and go in style. And late at night, this big old house gets lonely. I guess every form of refuge has its price. And it breaks her heart to think her love is only given to a man with hands as cold as ice. So she tells him she must go out for the evening and comfort an old friend who's feeling down. He knows where she's going, yeah, she's leaving. She's heading for the cheating side of town. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. I thought by now you realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. On the other side of town, a boy is waiting with fiery eyes and dreams no one could steal. She drives on through the night anticipating, 'cause he makes her feel the way she used to feel. She rushes to his arms, they fall together. She whispers that it's only for a while. She swears that soon she'll be coming back forever. She pulls away and leaves him with a smile. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. I thought by now you realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. She gets up and pours herself a strong one and stares out at the stars up in the sky. Another night, it's gonna be a long one. She draws a shade and hangs her head to cry. She wonders how it ever got this crazy. She thinks about a boy she knew in school. Did she get tired or did she just get lazy? She's so far gone she feels just like a fool. My oh my, you sure know how to arrange things. You set it up so well, so carefully. Ain't it funny how your new life didn't change things? You're still the same old girl you used to be. You can't hide your lying eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. I thought by now you realize there ain't no way to hide your lying eyes. Honey, you can't hide your lying eyes. Baby, you can't hide your lying eyes. How about Maggie May? Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you. It's late September and I really should be back at school. I know I keep you amused, but I feel I'm being used. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You lured me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my heart, and that's what really hurts. The morning sun, when it's in your face, really shows your age. But that don't worry me none. In my eyes, you're everything. I laughed at all of your jokes. My love, you didn't need to coax. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You lured me away from home just to save you from being alone. You stole my soul, and that's a pain I can do without. All I needed was a friend to lend a guiding hand. But you turned into a lover, and mother one lover, you wore me out. All you did was wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You lured me away from home, 'cause you didn't want to be alone. You stole my heart, I couldn't leave you if I tried. I suppose I could collect my books and get on back to school and steal my daddy's cue and make a living out of playing pool and find myself a rock and roll band that needs a helping hand. Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore. You led me away from home 'cause you didn't want to be alone. You stole my soul, and that's a pain I could do without. You stole my soul, and there's a pain I can do without. You made a first-class fool out of me, but I'm as blind as a fool can be. You stole my heart, but I love you anyway. The first thing I remember knowing is a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. My mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I kept on turning till mama come home anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried, mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but mama tried, mama tried. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause mama tried. It's a sad song by John Ward Hannum about residential schools. The man of God gave some kind of blessing. He said there was something about sin that needed confessing. There was no time for kisses, no time for goodbyes. He had the Lord on his lips, but the devil in his eyes. They took away our clothes and our Indian names. They took out my feather and threw it to the flames. They cut off the braids that my mama had tied. They had the Lord on their lips, but the devil in their eyes. When I think, I ache. When I ache, I drink. When I drink, I fly high above the buttes, somewhere outside my head, and I fly till I sleep, and I sleep till I dream, and I dream till I wake and start thinking again. I miss my mama and I miss my dad. I thought of running each chance I had. They beat us like dogs every time we got caught. They had the Lord on their lips, but the devil in their hearts. Sometimes at night the wolves would appear. I'd face the wall hoping no one would hear. I never said nothing, the shame was too much. He had the Lord on his lips, but the devil in his touch. I lost my stories and I lost my songs. I lost my ways and my Indian tongue. How could a man of God do what he did? We were just children. Christ, we were just kids. When I think, I ache. When I ache, I drink. When I drink, I fly high above the buttes. Somewhere outside my head, and I fly till I sleep, and I sleep till I dream, and I dream till I wake and start thinking again. They had the devil on their lips, they had the Lord on their lips, but the devil in their hearts. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You done started back doing the things you used to do. As I was motivating over the hill, I saw Maybelline in a Coupe de Ville. Cadillac rolling on the open road, nothing outrunning my V8 Ford. Cadillac doomed by 95, we was bumper to bumper over side to side. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You done started back doing the things you used to do. Pink on the mirror on the top of the hill, just like swollen up a medicine pill. First thing I saw that Cadillac grill, doing 110 galloping over that hill. Off-hill curve and a downhill stretch, me and that Cadillac neck by neck. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You done started back doing the things you used to do. The Cadillac pulled up ahead of the Ford. The Ford got hot, wouldn't do no more. Done got a cloud and started to rain. I tooted my horn for a passing lane. The rainwater blowing all under my hood. I knew that would do my motor good. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You done started back doing the things you used to do. The motor cooled down, the heat went down. That's when I heard that highway sound. On the Cadillac sitting like a ton of lead, 110 half a mile ahead. Cadillac looking like it's sitting still, and I caught Maybelline at the top of the hill. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Oh, Maybelline, why can't you be true? You done started back doing the things you used to do. You done started back doing the things you used to do. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train. I was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained. Rode us on the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Windshield wipers slapping time. I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. I mean nothing, honey, if it ain't free. No, no. Yeah, feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. From the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun, yeah, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything we done. Yeah, Bobby, baby, kept me from the cold. One day near Selena's Lord, oh, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. But I'll trade on my tomorrows for one single yesterday to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. Well, that's all that Bobby left me, oh Lord. I'm feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. La da da, la la la, la da da, la la la. La da 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 da, I'm Bobby McGee, oh yeah. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, I'm Bobby McGee. Lord, I call him my lover, I call him my man. I said call him my lover, but the best I can. Oh Bobby now, oh Bobby, Bobby McGee now. How about Midnight Special? They wake you in the morning. You hear that work bell ring. They march you to the table. You see the same damn thing. Ain't no food upon the table. Ain't no pork up in the pan. But if you say a thing about it, you be in trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever loving light on me. But if you ever in Houston, oh, you better walk right. You better not gamble. Oh, you better not fight. Oh, the sheriff, he will grab you, and the boys will pull you down. And before you know it, you're penitentiary bound. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever loving light on me. Here come Miss Lucy. How in the world did you know? I can tell by her apron and by the clothes she wore. An umbrella on her shoulder. She got a piece of paper in her hand. She come to see the warden to try and free her man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever loving light on me. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever loving light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever loving light Shine its ever-loving light. Shine its ever-loving light on me. Folks, here's a story about Minnie the Moocher. She was a red-hot hoochie coocher. She was the roughest, toughest frail, but Minnie had a heart as big as a whale. Hidey, 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 hi. Hody, 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 ho. Heedy, 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 hey, yeah. She messed around with a bloke named Smokey. She loved him though he was cokey. He took her down to Chinatown and he showed her how to kick the gong around. Hidey, 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 hi. Hody, 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 ho. Hey, yeah, now. She had a dream about the king of Sweden. He gave her things that she was needing. He gave her a home built of gold and steel, a diamond car with platinum wheels. Hidey, 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 hi. Hody, 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 ho. Skippity, bippity, goopity, bippity, boppity, boopily, bop. I bring you back now. He gave her his townhouse and his race and horses. Each meal she ate was a dozen courses. She had $1 million worth of nickels and dimes. She sat around and counted them 1,000,000 times. Hidey, 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 hi. Hody, 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 ho. Poor men, poor men, poor men. On Greyhound bus 30 miles beyond Jamestown, he saw the sunset on the Tennessee line. He looked at the young man who was riding beside him. He said, I'm old, kind of worn out inside. I worked my whole life in the steel mills of Gary. And by my father before me, I helped build this land. Now I'm 77 with God as my witness. I earned every dollar that passed through my hands. My family and friends are the best thing I known. To the eye of a needle, I'd carry them home. Days turn to minutes, minutes to memories. Life and relationships are the dreams that we have planned. You are young and you are the future, so be the best you can. The rain hit the old dog in the twilight's last gleaming. He said, son, it sounds like rattling on bones. This highway long, but I know some that are longer. By sunup tomorrow, I guess I'll be home. Through the hills of Kentucky, across the Ohio River, the old man kept talking about his life and his times. He fell asleep with his head against the window, sitting on a man's pillow is his peace of mind. The world offers riches, and riches will grow wings. I don't take stock in those uncertain things. Days turn to minutes, and minutes to memories. Life and relationships are the dreams that we planned. You are young, yeah, you are the future, so be the best you can. The old man had a vision, but it was hard for me to follow. I do things my way, and I pay a high price. When I think back of the old man in the bus ride, now that I'm older, I can see he was right. Another hot one out on Highway 11. This is my life, it's what I chosen to do. There are no free rides, no one said it be easy. The old man told me this, my son, I'm telling it to you. Days turn to minutes, and minutes to memories. Life and dreams take away our plans. Life and relationships are the dreams we have planned. You are young, yeah, you are the future. So buckle up and get on with that plan. How about Mission Fireworks? I heard it by Paul Thorne, but there's a lot of people done this song. I saw a black man with a Bible and a sparkler in his hand. He was holding a tent revival and running a fireworks stand. He said, the end of the world is coming. You better get on your knees. Today, bottle rockets are 2 for 1, but salvation's free. Said I quit my job at the big church where the milk and money flowed to sell cherry bombs for Jesus in a tent beside the road. I ain't in it for the money. Most cars pass on by. But I pay the rent on New Year's Eve and the 4th of July. Here at the Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. I said that Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. Now fireworks are dangerous. They can blow up in your face. So you better read the instructions, light the fuse and get away. These things are made in China, so it's easy to see how a man who worships beauty ain't got no guarantees. This is the Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. I said that Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. He said everything I'm selling is all going up in smoke. This world is like an atom bomb is ready to explode. When the trumpet sounds and the Lord comes back, I promise you one thing. I'll be a human bottle rocket and I'll go out with a bang. I'll leave this Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. I said that Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. All that Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. All that Holy Ghost, Big Bang Theory, Pentecostal fire and brimstone, Mission Temple fireworks stand. How about modern day Bonnie and Clyde story? It's a story in a song by Travis Tritt. Well, it's a long way to Richmond, rolling north on 95 with a redhead riding shotgun and a pistol by my side, tearing down that highway like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. We met at a truck stop, Johnson City, Tennessee. I was gassing up my Firebird when I heard her calling me. Said, which way you headed, boy? Don't you need some company? She had me stopping at a Quick Mart before we made it out of town. Next thing she was running at me, telling me to lay that hammer down, 'cause there's a man right behind me doing his best to slow me down. Yeah, it's a long way to Richmond, rolling down on Highway 95 with a redhead riding shotgun and a pistol by my side, tearing down that highway like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Well, we pulled up to a motel in the middle of the night. We were counting all the money, smoking stolen Marlboro Lights. Lord, we never saw 'em coming till they rid us both our rides. Yeah, it's a long way to Richmond, rolling north on 95, with the sheriff right beside me, a pistol pointed at my side. Oh, Lord, what a disappointing ending for this modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Oh, Lord, such a disappointing ending for this modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Well, I sat down in front of my TV set. This fellow said, this is what you get for $1 a week and $1 down. You could drive this car anywhere in this town. You could take it on the highway, check out the tires, leave it in the driveway and check out the wires. If it ain't what your heart desires, I tell you what I'm going to do. Take it on a 10-day trial. And if you don't like what you see, you can bring it on back in a while. Get your money back guarantee. Whoa. I took me for a walk and I heard something racket. There was some dude, he was fiddling with a gadget. He said, my new invention will do your chores. Take out your garbage and wax your floors. You just plug it in the wall. It's completely automatic. Hang it in the hallway. You can put it in the attic. I don't want no friction. I don't need no static. I tell you what I'm going to do. Take it on a 10-day trial. And if you don't like what you see, you can bring it on back in a while. Get your money back guarantee. Whoa. Well, it's hard to believe this is my love song. I only hope it didn't take too long. The point that I've been working up to is true, fine mama, I do love you. And if you open your heart, I think you'll find I treat you good and I treat you kind. And my kind of loving ain't what you had in mind. I tell you what I'm going to do. Take me on a 10-day trial. And if you don't like what you see, you can bring me on back in a while. Get your money back guarantee. Whoa. Oh man, I don't even remember who did this song, but I'll just do it. Well, I was a young man, about 21 years old, y'all. And all I wanted was a stripper girlfriend and a gold top Les Paul. Be careful the things you wish for. You might get them. There was a nightclub in Dallas called Mother Blues. It's where Lightning Hopkins played and Freddie King even paid some dues. All the dealers and gamblers and white young hipsters, they all made the scene. The girl at the door who checked IDs was just 16. Oh, it was not a place for law-abiding citizens. Jackie Jones, he had him a habit he just couldn't stop. He gave me $500. For $500, I'll sell you my Les Paul Gold Top. I drove my daddy's car down to Ross Avenue and I sold it. I guess I should have told him. He alluded to the police that someone stole it. It was just the first of many bad decisions I was to make for the next 20 years. Oh, but I have me a guitar. Everybody knows that the real nightlife begins after the club closes, what they call after hours. It's 2 a.m. and everybody's gone but the band, the dealers, and Jack Jones. And then the girls from the Landing Strip Club come on over and they put their clothes back on. So I'm at the Mall Blues and I'm sitting on an amp. I'm playing Twist and Shout. And this tall drink of water walks in like she might have to shoot her way out. She come up to me and said, "You anything good on that guitar?" I didn't say nothing. I just kept on playing. She said, "Have you ever heard this song called Poke Salad Annie?" I just kept on playing. She said, "Every time I hear that song, my insides feel like warm butter, and I just want to take my clothes off and dance around in my underwear." I said, "Down in Louisiana, where the alligator grows so mean." That's all I knew of it, but it was enough. So we hit it off, me and this dancer. We hit it off like a metaphor for a hydrogen bomb. We was enriched uranium supercritical mass. There was a chain reaction. It was love and lust, and mostly lust, but a mutual attraction. So there I was, boys. At 21 years old, I had it all. I had a fine stripper girlfriend and a gold top Les Paul. Oh, the future, it looked promising. But there were dark clouds on the horizon. She was a beautiful girl, but she liked to drink tequila, and that ain't all. I come home 4 or 5 times and she pawned my Les Paul. We broke up and she went to Hollywood and she married an actor. She got a job dancing at the Hudson Brothers TV show and modern lipstick from Max Factor. I got over her. I'm glad she did all right. I'm glad she done all right. Well, now me, I never busted through the gates into the big time as a rock and roll star. For 40 years, I just carried around that old gold top Lasgard guitar. But love and fate are mysterious things in this funky old world. It was 20 years ago I ended up marrying the Mother Blues door girl. We had us a boy. He's 18 years old now. He's playing guitar. He ended up with that Les Paul Oak Gold Top. Yes, he did. Now, I don't know if he's going to hang his life on it or not, but I'm very grateful for the time I get to share with him on stage. I'm grateful for the time I got to play with musicians like George Reef and Rick Richards. I'm grateful that I get to write these old songs and travel around the world and play them for people. And they come out and hear me play. And the days that I keep my gratitude higher than my expectations, well, I have really good days. The days I keep my gratitude higher than my expectations, Oh, those are good days. I said, motorhead, motorhead, baby. She wanna ride all night long. If you don't have transportation, yeah, she gonna treat you wrong. She wanna ride in a Cadillac, in a Buick with a smile. Take a Ford or a Chevrolet, must be the latest style. Yes, if you drive, baby, slow. That's the kind of stuff she hates. She heard about the speed of a Corvette 98. Come on, baby, let's ride. Yeah, I was driving down the highway. Yeah, I was doing about 103. She said, now step on that gas, darling, and stop all that teasing me. I said, motorhead, baby. She wanna ride all night long. I said, motorhead, baby. She wanna ride all night long. If you don't have transportation, boy, she gonna treat you wrong. Boy, she gonna treat you wrong. Standing on a mountain looking down on a city. The way I feel is a doggone pity. Teardrops are falling down that mountainside. Many times I've been here, many times I cried. I used to be so lonely when we're in love. High on a mountain of love. We used to be so happy when we're in love. High on mountain of love. Night after night, I'm a standing here alone, weeping my heart out till the cold gray dawn, praying that you're lonely and you come here too, hoping just by chance to get a glimpse of you, trying hard to find you somewhere up above, high on mountain of love. Mountain of love, mountain of love, you should be ashamed. Used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below, there's a 500,000 people. Somewhere there's a church with a big tall steeple. Inside a church, there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing, they should have been ours. That's why I'm so lonely, my dream gone above. High on mountain of love. A mountain of love, mountain of love. You should be ashamed. Used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below, there's a 500,000 people. Somewhere up above, there's a big, tall steeple. Wedding bells are ringing, that should have been ours. That's why I'm so lonely, my dreams gone above. High on mountain of love. A mountain of love, mountain of love. You should be ashamed. Used to be a mountain of love, but you just changed your name. Way down below, there's a 500,000 people. Somewhere there's a church with a big tall steeple. Inside a church, there's an altar filled with flowers. Wedding bells are ringing, that should have been ours. That's why I'm so lonely, dreams gone above. High on mountain of love. High on mountain of love. High on mountain of love. All right. How about Muddy Springs Road, Omar and the Howlers? I hate to hear that screen door slamming. Hard for me to say goodbye. Can't stand a thing about leaving. I sure hate to see my mama cry. Born and raised a Delta child, took off running, got real wild. Used to spend my nights down across the tracks where the whiskey was white and the blues was black. No matter where I've been or where I go, my heart is never far from old Muddy Springs Road. I fell in with the hoodoo man. He put this guitar in my hands. Said, Cat, you were born to play the blues. It's in your blood, that's what you do. Sun is hot and the sugar cane grows high. Cottonmouth don't think before he strikes. Take these memories with me when I go. Miss my home down on the Muddy Spring Road. Miss my home down Muddy Springs Road. Mama sitting on the front porch swinging, sings a lonesome lullaby. Daddy puts his arms around her, says, Son, do you have to say goodbye? You know I've been a lot of places. You know I always sing the blues. But mama, every road I travel down gonna bring me back home to you. Sun is hot and the sugar cane grows high. Cottonmouth don't think before he strikes. Take these memories with me wherever I go. Miss my home down Muddy Spring Road. Miss my home down Muddy Spring Road. Miss my home down Muddy Spring Road. I got me a big Chief Pontiac. It eats up the road, and that's a fact. 500 horsepower under my hood. Custom paint jobs sure look good. Fender skirts and white wall tires. You ought to hear my pistons fire. You can have your Cadillac. All I want is my Pontiac. All I want is a Pontiac. My Pontiac, my Pontiac. I got gold paint with a power glide, flight control and an overdrive. I burn nitro in my tank. You ought to hear my motor crank. I don't want no Cadillac. All I want is my Pontiac. All I want is my Pontiac. My Pontiac. My Pontiac. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my little girl. I got so much honey, the bees envy me. I got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my little girl. I don't need no money, fortune, or fame. I got all the riches, baby, that one man can claim. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, talking about my little girl. I got sunshine on a cloudy day. All righty, how about my own way to rock? Burton Cummins song, or I guess a Guess Who song would be more accurate. Revving up my engine like a 747, baby. Shiny, lanky, long, and lean. Oh, what a scene. I'm going to take my silver dollar, change it into quarters, shove them all in the regular machine. Baby said she loved me, then she went on and left me, causing such an awful scene. What a scene now. I'm going to take my silver dollar, change it into quarters, shove them in that regular machine. 'Cause I got my own way to rock. I got my own way to roll. And when you're walking that walk, you know it's good for your soul. Cause I got my own way to rock. I got my own way to roll. And when you're walking that walk, you know it's good for your soul. Bebop a lootly baby. Wake up, little Susie. Yes, it's me and I'm in love again. Come on, lover. Got a whole lot of shaking going on. Oh, I like it like that. Bebop-a-lula, great song reference, Burton Cummins. Let's do that song. Bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, he's my baby, love my baby, love my baby, love. Bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, she's my girl. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, he's my baby, love my baby, love my baby, love. Well, she's the gal in the red blue jeans. She's the queen of all the teens. She's the woman that I know. She's the girl, just gotta have more. Bebop-a-lula, he's my baby, love my baby, love my baby, love. Bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, she's my baby. Bebop-a-lula, I don't mean maybe. Bebop-a-lula, he's my baby, love my baby, love my baby, love. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all and I stood tall and did it my way. You might also, let's get rid of that. I've laughed, I've loved and cried. I have my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. And may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, not me. Oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not. to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Think there's a Hank Williams song, I think. Now you're looking at a man that's getting kind of mad. I had a lot of luck, but it's all been bad. No matter how I struggle and strive, I know I'll never get out of this world alive. My fishing pole broke, the creek's full of sand. No, my woman run away with another man. No matter how I struggle and strive, I never get out of this world alive. My distant uncle passed away and left me quite a batch. And I was living high until that fatal day. A Lord proved I wasn't born, I was only hatched. Everything's against me and it's got me down. If I jumped into the river, I would probably drown. No matter how I struggle and strive, I never get out of this world alive. These shabby shoes I'm wearing all the time is full of holes and nails. And brother, if I stepped on a worn-out dime, I bet a nickel I could tell you it was heads or tails. I'm not gonna worry wrinkles in my brow, 'cause nothing's ever gonna be all right no how. No matter how I struggle and strive, I never get out of this world alive. No matter how I struggle and strive, I never get out of this world alive. Oh, Nick of Time. This is a Bonnie Raitt song. How does it go? A friend of mine, she cries at night, and she calls me on the phone. Sees babies everywhere she goes, and she wants one of her own. She's waited long enough, she says, and still she can't decide. Pretty soon she'll have to choose, and it tears her up inside. She's scared, scared she'll run out of time. I see my folks, they're getting old, and I watch their bodies change. I know they see the same in me, and it makes us both feel strange. No matter how you tell yourself, it's what we all go through. These eyes are pretty hard to take when they're staring back at you. Scared to run out of time, scared to run out of time. When did the choices get so hard with so much more at stake? Life gets mighty precious when there's less of it to waste. Scared to run out of time just when I thought I'd had enough. And all my tears were shed, no promise left unbroken. There were no painful words unsaid. You came along and showed me how to leave it all behind. You opened up my heart again, and then, much to my surprise, I found love, baby, love in the nick of time. I found love, darling, love in the nick of time. I found love, baby, love in the nick of time. Little too tight on could use a few pounds. Tight pants ponds hauling her down. She was a black-haired beauty with dick dark eyes, and pawns her own, sit way up high, way up from high, way up past the cornfields where the wood got heavy. Out in the back seat of my '60 Chevy, working on mysteries without any clues, working on her night moves, trying to make some front page driving news. Working on the night moons, yeah. In the summertime, the sweet summertime. We weren't in love, Oh, no, far from it. We weren't searching for some pie in the sky summit. And we were just young and restless and bored, living by the sun. And we'd steal away every chance we could to the back room, to the alley, or the trusty woods. I used her, she used me, but neither one cared. We were getting our share, working on our night moves, trying to lose them awkward teenage blues, working on the night moons. And it was summertime, yes, sweet summertime. I know, I wonder. I feel the lightning, and I waited on the thunder, waited on the thunder. I woke last night to the sound of thunder. How far off I sat and wondered. Started humming a song from 1962. Ain't it funny how the night moves when you just don't seem to have as much to lose? Strange how the night moves with autumn closing in. Night moves. A Johnny Horton song. Big Sam left Seattle in the year of '92 with George Pratt, his partner, and brother Billy, too. They crossed the Yukon River and they found the Bonanza Gold below that old white mountain just a little southeast of Nome. Sam crossed the majestic mountains till the valleys far below. He talked to his team of huskies as he mushed on through the snow, with the northern lights a running wild in the land of the midnight sun. Yes, Sam McCord was a mighty man in the year of 1901. Where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding, north to Alaska, going north to Russia's own. North to Alaska, go north to Russia's own. George turns to Sam with his gold in his hand. Said, Sam, you're a looking at a lonely, lonely man. I'd trade all the gold that's buried in this land for one small band of gold to place on a sweet little chickie's hand. 'Cause a man needs a woman to love him all the time. Remember, love, Sam, that true love is so hard to find. I built for my Jenny a honeymoon home. Behold that old white mountain, just a little southeast of Nome, where the river is winding, big nuggets they're finding. North to Alaska, go north to Russia's own. North to Alaska, go north to Russia's own. North to Alaska, go north to Russia's own. All right, I think that concludes my singing show for tonight. Have yourself a good sleep. I'm sure we'll talk tomorrow. Get a matsin to my indigenous brothers and sisters.